Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1941 Remington Envoy vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. The margins are located behind the carriage, and you just push them on the ends like this and move them. Set this one about 75 and this one closer to 0, maybe 1 or 2. You just want to make sure that the paper fingers are on the edge and the margins don't run into these. So we're going to test that real quick. A little close to the right side, so I'm going to move it. I'm moving it from behind with my right hand. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single space, but if you want double, you just pull this little knob out that's right here. Let's see if I can get a better angle. So it's right underneath, right here. You pull that little knob out like that, and then you move it to the back. You turn it towards the back, and then it skips 2. If you pull it out and move it towards the front, it just skips 1. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Beautiful typing machine. Let me get a better angle again and get a close-up on the print. The print's really nice. This is a very popular model. Remington made some of the best typewriters during this era. And this one's nice and compact, all metal shell and all metal parts, so it's very reliable. To pull the page out easier, there's a switch on the right side here. Just flip that back and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. And another unique function of this typewriter, it has, instead of a $sign, it has a pound sign, the British pound on the 4. So that's pretty cool. Shift on each side, a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top right. Works great. Color selector switch below that. You flip it up to red, it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, the ribbon doesn't get printed at all. When you have it in the bottom, prints the top portion of the ribbon. That's where we want it. Got a solid black ribbon right now, so it doesn't really matter. You could double use that ribbon. Once you use the top side, you go to the bottom side. Okay, that's all the functions on the keyboard. And over here, this is the ribbon reverse and ratchet. So right now, all the brand new ribbons loaded on this left side. So if you pull this out and wind it, it'll pull to the right. Push it in, it pulls to the left. So we want it pulling to the right, so we're going to keep it that way. Got a carriage release on each side. Very smooth. So the carriage release on the left, behind the knob here. And when you push that button in, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is 1 space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.